Hey everyone, Techni here with a review of the MSI Vigor GK50 low profile mechanical gaming keyboard. So as far as in your box right here, you can get your manual, you get 2 extra keycaps, a keycap puller, and then your keyboard. So first up about this keyboard, which I really love right here, and I know a lot of people don't like this in their keyboards because you just feel like it makes it cluttered. But if you look right over here by the number pad and your arrows and then the shortcuts right above it, you have every single thing you need right there to control this keyboard. As far as your RGB, your brightness, your speed, some audio controls right up there, and then you swing over to the other side. On F1 you can actually fire up Afterburner, bam, by a press of a button right there. Super cool, and I love my keyboards, again, having the shortcuts all on it. Again, talking about controlling all the RGB on the keyboard, right up here where you got your caps lock, your num lock, and then your game mode, it's not just like a white light that lights up, right? It's the constant motion of the RGB that's right up there, so it flows throughout the entire keyboard, doesn't disrupt your effect or anything. I don't know, as cheesy as that sounds, I think it's super cool. Now, you do also have MSI Dragon Center and Mystic lighting to control the whole keyboard right here. Unfortunately for me, whenever I plugged it up and went into there, it constantly put me in a update loop right there. It said update it, so I'd update it, bam, plug it back in, try again, and update again. But we're just gonna mark that as user error right there. I tried a bunch of times and it kept throwing me into that right there. But I don't even care, because the coolest thing about it is everything can be controlled right on the keyboard. That's how I like it. Alright, so anyways, let's get into the keyboard. I went about this a little backwards, right? But again, that's just something that really excited me right there. But anyways, as far as the keyboard, let's start off with the build right here. You have the top aluminum plate going across the top right here, and then the bottom is plastic. Now, talking about this bottom right here, as you see, you have 2 pop-out feet on the sides, nice big rubber feet there, rubber feet on the far end here, and then 2 over here. Now, you're seeing that right there, kind of wondering, hey, why isn't that in the middle? Let me tell you what's so cool about that, because you got those feet right over there, you're on your WASD, and bam, that's where it's going to lock down. You don't have any give over here, it stays in place, and no flex. Super cool feature right there. Now, your USB cable is also attached to the keyboard right here. Very nice heavy-duty braided USB cable with gold-plated connectors. And yes, as you can see right here, it is a low-profile keyboard. This is my first time using a low-profile keyboard, and I was pretty worried at first. So as far as the keyboard being low-profile right here, we are using the white Kailh clicky switches. It has a 1.5mm actuation point, 3 millimeters of total travel, and 50 grams of force. Now, I know what you're thinking after you saw that, which is exactly what I thought. Man, I can't find any replacement keycaps for this thing, you know what I mean? And that is probably the biggest downfall about this guy. By the way, these keycaps are just sprayed ABS. So again, that's a real stinker right there. Number one, not being able to find replacement keycaps. Heck, at least I couldn't, you know what I mean? And again, once your legends start fading or just shining and everything, you're gonna wanna beef it up and replace it, you know? But again, as far as my gameplay with the keyboard here, it was fantastic. It was very quick and fast. I didn't get any fatigue in my wrist. Like a lot of times, some keyboards, I gotta adjust my wrist a little bit because the incline will be a little bit different. This was like perfect. Like my wrist just rests on my desk, bam, and it goes right up to the keyboard. It felt fantastic. It really did, as far as the ergonomics of it, and then also just using it. The one thing that took me a while to get used to were the clicky switches. I'm usually a linear fan, and that's one other thing. I kind of wish it came with red linear low profile switches. I would have loved that. Again, I'm not sure if they're coming out with that, but right now I can't find that. I only see the option in the clicky switches. So all in all, the MSI GK50 comes in at right around $100. And do I think it's worth that $100? Number one, it's a fantastic keyboard. I love the aesthetics of it. I like the design. I love the build of it. It's a fantastic keyboard to use. I do love it. The one thing that really is a killer for me, like I stated earlier, are the keycaps. Again, maybe it's just me, but I can't find replacements for this. So again, it's kind of like after, say, a year's worth of use of it or whatever, when your keycaps start getting really grimy, fading and everything, it's kind of like, you're almost just out of luck, and that's a big turnoff for me. But hey, let me know what you think about the MSI GK50 right here, or more or less, let me know what you think about low profile keyboards. Have you used them before, and what do you think about them? Because again, it really surprised me. I love them, and I can't wait to try more. But also, if you know a place where I can get replacement keycaps for these Kailh switches, please do leave the link down in the comments or hit me up on Twitter, because I'm really excited to see if I can get replacements on that. And then if we can get that, I think we got a complete total win. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review on the MSI GK50 low profile gaming keyboard right here. I hope I was able to help you out if you were looking at this keyboard, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.